It has been a long road to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now a shot of the Cardinals starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Luis Rodriguez gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. We'll see if he can continue that here.
With a moment now, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now for the first time here in this World Series, and he's a guy this club really needs to get going.
Yeah, it's been a tough October for him so far. He just seemed a little overmatched in the games that we've watched. It looks like he's just trying too hard, and sometimes that just puts more pressure on you.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 0-1 on its way. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
John Jay will stand in for the first time here in this World Series, and you see the numbers. He's been as hot as anybody around.
Maybe the hottest hitter on the ball club through the first few rounds. If he can keep it going here in the World Series, I think they're going to have a good shot at going all the way.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
Bases are empty, one man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 home. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that's a nice job right there. After the pop-up to start the ball game, he's sitting all over this one. And they'll have their first base runner here with one away.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball one.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
And now on 2-0, we got a fastball count, and we got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Runner at first here, one man out. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone 2-2 now. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. 3-2, one out. You got him running at first?
First inning? Yeah, why not?
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with one away.
Mark McGuire will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Runners are at first and second with one away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get to here in the inning, but now with two outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Alan Craig will step in now as the designated hitter here in the World Series.
Yeah, and thanks to the American League's win in the All-Star game, we're going to have a DH in games 1, 2, 6, and 7. So maybe a chance for a little more offense than they're normally accustomed to.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
You can bet now that in the postseason, on the road, in game one here, they'd like nothing better than to get on the board first. Just kind of let these guys know that they mean business. And they've got an early opportunity to do just that.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Two down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, 2-1. High in the air. McCready is there for it. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, two left. It's the Cardinals nothing and the Astros coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. The routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Seth Hargrove is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, EK?
He's not a rookie in this league anymore, but he's still very young and learning his craft here in the big leagues. He is having a very nice year so far, though, so we'll see if that continues in this matchup.
Now that we have a chance, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, Matt Carpenter can play a number of positions. He's played second, third base. For me, he's better suited at third base. Very sure-handed. He's got a good enough arm to play over there. And I think he's a bit more comfortable.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. Right there for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Right side. Descalzo is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Fowler is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Gary Cox will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Carpenter is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Matt Holliday makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the air, out to right. Carter is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is line to left, and 2 quick outs here in the second.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
2 out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Three and two now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Number 30 steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here.
First baseman, number 30.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
You talk about a guy who really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Now to the plate, Kevin Grant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, most scouts rate players' attributes on a 20 to 80 scale, with 80 being considered elite. I'll tell you what, that's an 80 fastball. I don't mean miles per hour. He is bringing it, folks.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Well, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll move to the third with no score. Daniel Descalzo steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Into the seats, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Digging in to try it again, John Jay. He singled his last time up. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
The 0-2 delivery. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the one pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Into the box, Michael Lee. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Line toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Standing in now, Mark McGuire, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Now a throw over. Runners back.
Just checking.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Chop foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Rich McCready digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Rich McCready.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Good battle. Count remains full. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And he takes a cold strike 2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
In now, Jonathan Villar, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Molina has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the 4th now in game number 1. And we are tied 0-0. Alan Craig is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Boy, and that was some kind of effort out there. Here's a look at it. He's charging in hard, and this ball just kicks off his glove right there. This is going to be a base hit all the way, but it was nearly a super play.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. So as he favors that right leg, it looks like he's going to have to come out of the game. He is coming off on his own power, however, so hopefully it's only a minor injury. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Ooh, he might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Johnny Peralta would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman
Daniel Descalso gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Carter coming in. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. The run scores from second.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Second and third, 2 away. Tap foul at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, this is a tough way to help your on-base percentage out as a leadoff hitter, but he's on base here regardless.
In now is John Jay. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Leading off the inning, Jose Altuve, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
First delivery to him on the way. Nope, fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Hot shot to third. Taken in by Carpenter. A quick out, number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So 1 away now for the center fielder, Dexter Fowler. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Lee sprinting after it. Oh, he brought it back.
Yeah, and this is not an easy play out there. You can see right here in show motion. He's got to do battle with the crowd down there, but he's able to navigate that sea of hands and then put it away. That's nicely done.
Gary Cox will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Michael Lee heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Mark McGuire will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's Peter Borges standing in as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit.
The batter, number 4, catcher, Yadier Molina.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You think of all the foul tips, bumps, and bruises that a catcher takes over the course of a season. For him to put up offensive numbers on top of that, especially now that he's been doing it for a few years, wow.
Johnny Peralta digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's at an even 100 pitches now for the ball game. I'd have to think this will be it if he can get this guy.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Ooh, he missed a good pitch to hit there. He'll be lucky to get something like that again.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jared Kozart is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Daniel Descalzo steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
And that's in there for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, he's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
Cozart sets. Here's the 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Middle of the night at Minute Maid Park. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Number 30 will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, McGuire. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys. And they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Into the box now, Kevin Grant. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard toward the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
0-1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
1 out and a runner on second base. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Into the box now, Rich McCready, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They're down 2-0. Matt Carpenter makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
In now is John Jay. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
1 out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Michael Lee will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Cozart into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Lifted in the air out to right. Carter has it in his tracks. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Chris Carter will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina gathers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Yeah, and that's the one problem with throwing that heavy 2-strike sinker. That's good work behind the plate to keep that ball within reach and then make the play at first.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. VR is retired, 2 down now.
And we get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Jose Altuve stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up and in for ball 1. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Mark McGuire will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Cozart has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Left side. McCready gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
You know, a lot of times when you get a slow grounder and a fast runner, that can be a bad combination. So this is a nice job of realizing the situation and getting to this ball quickly to throw him out.
Here's Peter Borges standing in.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
So a runner at first now with one away. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery.
That's a ball.
Just missing here, 2-0. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with one out.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, I don't know if their wires got crossed up there or what, but this is going to go as a pass ball as it moves the runner up to third now with just 1 out.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Yadier Molina digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Line hard, but foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Altuve for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Dexter Fowler will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Well, this guy has been like a maestro out there tonight. He starts another inning off with a strikeout. And a lot of these guys, they're not even close with their swings. He's had them eaten right out of the palm of his hand.
Gary Cox will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This guy has kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Number 30 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series. And the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Stepping in now, Kevin Grant. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Drilled to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight, and this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the
Astros.
bullpen now as right-hander
Number
Chad
50.
Qualls is set to take over on the mound. Leading off the inning, Johnny Peralta, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
To short, hit hard. VR has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Daniel Descalzo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Wall sets. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. To short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whiffing left and right.
Scorched to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Jason Castro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
To 2-2 now.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Hit hard to short. On to first is Peralta, one away here.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Rich McCready will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Grounded to short. Peralta's there. On to first, and there were two down.
Up next for the Astros.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Chris Carter ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Way outside. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
One and two, here it comes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hot shot on the ground is short. Peralta's up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Striding in to start the 9th, John Jay, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Walls is ready. 0-1 on its way. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. VR ranges to his right. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground is short. VR scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
In now, Mark McGuire. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. Taken high and deep to right. Carter ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
That bullpen's still going to have to get 3 outs in the bottom of the 9th, but they're going to have a little more breathing room thanks to this swing. This is a mistaken location, and he gets all of it, and that gives them that ever-important insurance run here in the top of the ninth.
Now batting, designated hitter, Peter.
Here's Peter Borges standing in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Astros 1. Joe Kelly will come on now trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
58, Joe Kelly.
Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
How big was that run they just scored in the top of the 9th? Now, even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it there, and some life to start the home 9th. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, and down by 2 runs. The most important thing was to get that leadoff man on base. And mission accomplished right here. Better yet, not only is he on base, but he's up to second on the double. And since there's no double play in order, you've pretty much got to forget about that guy on second base and just make sure no one else gets on.
Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Jose Altuve will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
No one out with a runner at second. And this is fouled at the plate. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt, and as a runner, It's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Belted high in the air out to left. Holiday going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Well, you talk about kicking off an inning with a bang. That runner's sitting over there at third with nobody out. He can just walk home as he's in to score easily on the RBI double.
Dexter Fowler will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Pitch popped up. McGuire just to the right of the mound. 1 away.
You see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but you can locate there, things will be just fine.
So stepping in, number 94, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Lee is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a solid performance in this one. Definitely been a bright spot for them offensively.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Grant, and the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th.
26 outs, and it comes down to this. If he gets one into the gap, you can bet that trail runner will be on his horse trying to end it.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, it was that run in the top of the 9th that turned out to be the game winner as they hold on here and win this one on the road by the slimmest of margins.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. The
sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 3-2. Good night from Houston.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.